I think we've picked our pastel colours. So now I'm going to paint the painting and speed it up and stop it at certain bits. So I'll show you how to do particular areas like the eyes and some fur details as we go along. So happy watching. Hi, okay, so we've got part of the way through the cat now, and I've done some fur work on the face and just getting that basic shape in place. So I'm going to fill in the eyes now, and I thought I would pause for this section and show you how I pick the colours for the eyes. So this cat's got some beautiful green eyes with there's bits of yellow in there, and I always like to reflect the colour of the fur on the eyes as well, because usually there's a reflection coming up from the bottom, because obviously eyes are circular, and you'll get that little tinge of the same colour fur, which in this case is orange. So I will have a look now at what we're going to do. So let's go back to the pastels. Okay, so what we're going to do is pick some greens and some yellows and some oranges. So we already have our orange from our fur, which is this one. So what we're also going to do is get some nice greens going on. And I think I might use some green pastel pencils. These can be quite useful. So I've got quite a vibrant green and another green there. And a nice bright yellow. We've got our black pencil already in there. There's a very pale colour in there, almost a, let's see if we can have a, I think I'm going to do a lemon yellow pencil and a slightly orange pencil in there as well. And then we can glaze over with some white. We've also got some reflections, so we've got some blues going on too. So I think we'll have a nice blue there. And perhaps maybe even some unison, a soft blue. Just let's see how that works. Okay, so let's have a look at these on the practice paper. So what we've got is some blues, yellows, oranges and greens. So let's see how these work. That's a nice green. Ooh, that's a nice lighter tone. That's quite good. We've got some blue going on in this green as well, actually, so put the blue on here and then just mix it in with those greens. I think I'm going to need a green stick as well. Let me pick. The green sticks give a brighter colour than the pencils on the paper. Okay, I think that's actually better. Let's mix that with the blue. Okay, that's possible. We've also got some yellows going in there to give a bit of highlighting. That's good. And potentially some orange too. Just a light touch of orange. I like that. So let's see how that bright stick yellow works in there. Oh, that's way too much colour pigment on that. Let's put that back. And then the blue and the Senilia. I think that's, not sure about that blue. I think that blue's a bit, possibly the pigment is a bit bright, so it's going to detract a little bit maybe, whereas the other blue is a little bit more subdued. I do love the colour though. This is an awesome blue. Yeah, fabulous. But maybe not for this picture. Although I do have a rather nice, very white blue. So let's almost see what this is. Almost a cornflower blue. No, it's too grey. I'll pop that back. This is the fabulous thing of always having a test paper here, so you can sort of like mix and match and see where your colours are before you try it on the paper. That's a very, very almost white with a hint of blue in there. I think that's too light. I'll pop that back. Okay, so I think we've got our eye colours. Obviously we're using a black pastel pencil as well, so we're going to get in there and have a play with the eyes. So I'm going to start with the green and on the darker eye here. So this eye's in shadow, so this is going to be a dark colour. So I'm just going to cover the whole eye area in this green initially. Okay. This one's quite dark, like I said, so we're going to potentially put just some blue there just to darken it a little. But we also have some highlights going on. I'm just going to pop those in yellow. So we've got just on the edge of the pupil and coming down here, there's some, and up here too. So just following what's on the paper. We've also got some sort of almost burnished browny colour down here, so I'm just going to put the orange in with the green and blue, which mixed together on the paper is going to give a little almost brown feel. But I'm going to put some black on top of that as well. So we've got the pupil coming in here. And we've got the dark edge coming round, which is very dark. So we're starting to see the eye come alive, and as we can see I've got that a little wrong. So let's just take that up there. I've not quite got the shape right on that. I'm going to get a hard black stick as well and just really darken the pupil there. Now this eye is in the shadow and we're not actually seeing any light source coming in here. However, we do want to give the impression of some light coming in, which we can do later, I think. So that's the first eye just generally blocked, and we'll now go on and do the second eye. So again, with the same green, we're just going to fill that in. And I'm going to use the black pencil and just draw around where we are. This one's got a much thinner black line. Hi, day 2 of the cat painting. So we've done a little bit more from the eyes. The battery on the camera ran out, so we're now going to do some more painting. Hi. Okay, we've now come to the stage where we're doing whiskers. This is the make or break of any cat or dog picture, particularly cat pictures. So how do I put on whiskers on a pastel painting in velour? As you can see, this wonderfully handsome cat is ready to have her whiskers put on. So what I do is I get two Faber-Castell, these are Faber-Castell Pitt white pencils. As you can see, I've sharpened them. Personally, I use a Derwent sharpener. There are other sharpeners around on the market. I have tried a few. This one's my old faithful. I've had it for a good few years now and it just always works. So like I say, I keep trying more expensive ones. The swordfish one is very good, but I like this, and until this breaks absolutely fundamentally, I'm gonna keep using it. Okay, so like I say, I've got my two pencils. The reason I have two is this one is a soft and this one is a medium. Before you put whiskers on, test your pencils. So what I'm going to do is on my test area here where I've already got several layers of pastel, I'm going to test putting the whiskers on. I would also recommend using the shadow technique. This is where you make a line in the direction that you want, have your beginning point and end point, and basically shadow where you want that line to be. Then lift your hand off the paper and repeat that process, not actually touching the paper with your pencil. So you're shadowing, you're getting that memory of where you want that hand to go, and then you put the pencil down and go. It's scary because you can't go back and just sketch in on a whisker. It's there or it's not. What you've always got to remember is no one's going to know where the right positioning is. As long as it's roughly where you want it to go, so it looks natural on the animal, it doesn't really matter. So, deep breath, bear that in mind, let's practice. So this is with the medium. So let's see how this goes. As you can see, I'm shadowing. Okay, I'm going to place it. That's nice. So as you can see, it's darker at the bottom because that's where we've started, and it tapers out to next to nothing, which is as it would be in a real whisker. Okay, let's try the soft one. Again, shadowing. Ooh, let's try that again. The tip broke off. Let's try it there. I have to say with the soft, I'm not getting the same quality of line, so I'm going to go with the medium. Okay, moment of truth time. So we've got some whiskers from the eyebrow going up on both sides, and from here going out both sides.